Grindset mindset is a trap. Now, I'm not trying to come out here against hard work or particularly against focus. I think we all realize that we need to be able to focus our minds more, that we're all way too distracted. But the idea that the way to get ahead is to just grind all day long is a fool's errand and will end you up just burnt out and nowhere. Now, you need to work hard and you need to be able to focus on your actual goals, and you need to be able to understand and think and reflect on what you really want. But the idea that filling up every second of the day with work is actually how you get ahead is kind of retarded, if I'm being honest here. Now, the reason why I say that is it's one thing if you're actually crushing it and you're like, I'm making $10 million a year and I want to make 100. I need to focus more on these profit generating activities, like the stuff that's actually making me money, and cut out the other stuff. That's one thing. But if your life's shit and you don't really have a clear direction in what way you're going to go, as I started with this video, you should develop the skill to work hard and to focus and to know what you want. But another thing you really need is time to think creatively and experience and try new things, because that's how you're going to find your escape route. Just filling up every second of every day with cold plunge, working out, stressing about eating healthy, just grinding away at unproductive work. You need to be able to think about if the work you're doing is productive or not, and you need to try new things, because that's what's going to open up new vistas for you. Now, like I said, you should set aside a little bit of time to even if it's not particularly productive, build up that focus muscle in your mind of how to direct your attention on something. But another huge thing you need to do, especially if you don't have a clear direction or if you don't have anything particularly profitable or fruitful that you're working on, is to actually set aside time to go and try different things. Because that's the way the human mind works, man. We're a creative creature. New experiences brought into our mind will open up new pathways. Trying different things will also, one, let you know what the wrong way to go is, but also a combination of many different things will create new, novel solutions that did not exist before. The ability to think abstractly, that does not get strengthened by just grinding away day and night at the same thing all the time. Especially when it's just shit that you've seen people talk about on hustle videos. You watch people that are really productive. Well, I gotta do that. And then the next thing you know, every 15-minute block of your day is set aside doing something, and you don't have any time for exploration, reflection. That is just not what's going to work for you, man. People have an inherent creative problem-solving mechanism in their mind, and if you haven't found that yet, more than setting aside more time to do drudgery and boring work, you actually need to go and try different things, often things that might make you uncomfortable. But if you're working every second of the day, do you think you're going to have the mental bandwidth to go and try new things that make you uncomfortable but might create new perspectives, new pathways in your brain? It won't. So that's why I'm saying, you need to develop the ability to work hard, and even more than work hard, focus the mind. That's what's key. Focus the mind and being able to reflect back on yourself without feeling dread or self-hate or that type of thing. The ability to go back and self-reflect without like wincing. That's one of the key things. That's how you can actually find the direction you need to go. But just filling every second of the day with work is many times a way to avoid that path of yourself where you can go back and look at yourself in the past and really reflect on it. A lot of time people they don't like doing that. And that process is like, and I'm not even trying to hate on anyone here, I get it. But when they look back on themselves, all they feel is stress and pain. And that's kind of an indication that like you need more time to emotionally and mentally process that, so that you can look back and reflect on yourself and put yourself in a better direction going forward, if that makes any sense. But the main point I wanted to get at is like, definitely fill your life with good habits, you know, like, and train the mind to focus for sure. But you definitely need to reserve time, reserve energy, reserve emotional bandwidth, whatever you want to call it, to try new things, creatively solve problems in your life in new ways, and to be able to self-reflect, to really understand where you want to go. But that's it for me today.